Hi, I'm George Maestri, and today I'm going to take a look at how to get SketchUp files into Revit. Now, Revit is a very popular BIM application, and a lot of times you'll do your conceptual work in SketchUp, but then in order to turn that project into reality, you will need to move over to something like Revit. So let's take a look at how to do this. Now, when you go SketchUp to Revit, one of the things you need to be aware of is that Revit may not support the most current version of SketchUp. So, if you have a file here, I have this file called SketchUp Revit. You may need to save it as a lower version file. So, I'm going to go ahead and do Save As, and I'm going to use SketchUp version 8. Okay, now Autodesk may be supporting more recent ones, but I know that 8 absolutely works. So start there. And then I'm going to give this a new name, and I'm just going to call it SketchUp Revit V8 for version 8. And go ahead and hit save. And once I do that, I can now move over to Revit. Now, the standard Autodesk way for importing these is to import them as a family, and then you can bring them into your project from there. So let's take a look at how to do that. I'm going to go into New, and then just create a blank family. Now, Revit's going to ask me to select a template file, and I'm just going to go ahead and select Generic Model, which is basically just kind of an empty container, and click Open. And once I do that, I can insert my SketchUp file by doing Import CAD. And when I do that, I need to switch over to SketchUp Files, and then go ahead and find that file I just exported. And here it is, SketchUp V8. And for positioning, you can just use the standard auto origin to origin. And for place at, we should just place it at the reference level or level 1. And then to make sure that we have it on layers all, and also import units at auto detect. Now these are really the defaults, but go ahead and make sure that these are all set. And then just go ahead and select Open. When we do, it comes in. And now I'm going to go down over here to my 3D views and just select View 1. And then go ahead and just click on that front view here, and it should center. And there we go. There it is. So this is now a family that we can bring into our projects. Now, if we want, we can change our visual style just to get a little bit of a better view on this. So, as you can see, we've easily brought in a SketchUp file into Revit, and now we can work with it in Revit. Now remember, the big things are you have to import it as a family, and when you export it from SketchUp, export it as version 8 and start from there.